Good morning, YouTube. Trying to figure out which way to hold this thing. I know I'm not very good at this. So yeah, new year, new look. The EP3 runs on the SI factory base tune. It's out being test driven right now. So quick update for the video, for the channel, sorry. I know I haven't posted in like a week or so since the Ashley welding video and all the crazy snow we got, but we finally got a lull in the snow. It's just freezing cold up here in New Hampshire. But yeah, the EP3 K24A2 swap runs on the factory ECU with my little plumbing trick, the cars together. So being test driven now, and I got a couple other new things to show the channel. I got rid of that 97 EK with the LS swap that I only ever just had a picture of up on the hill. I got lots of pictures of them. I will probably upload those at some point so you guys can see the build, but it was before I was videoing, so it's all just pictures of, you know, progression. So someday I'll make a video of that. That car was cool, and I'm sad to see it go, but I didn't sell it, I traded it. So let's go see what I traded it for. You guys are probably gonna laugh.
So there's the CRX that's been in the shop for a while. I got a hood, that hood right there for Christmas. And that kind of spawned a chain of events that had me get rid of the 97 EK coupe for another EF body car. In fact, a pair of them. Let's go show you the least exciting of the pair. I don't know if I ever showed you guys underneath the hood of the CRX, but this is the built single cam. It's a D16A6 block with a Y8 head. It's not plumbed yet. Motor's just kind of sitting in there, more or less, so it's not taking up room in the corner of the shop like the rest of the engines around here. And it's got a pretty nice intake, poly throttle body, lots of aftermarket goodies, AEM fuel rail, big injectors. I'm not even sure what they are. This ARC carbon fiber intake deal. So anyways, that's the CRX. That's obviously the EF bumper. It doesn't fit it. There's some more EF bumpers and Integra bumper. So on to EFs. And I told you I traded the EK, that was a B18 swapped EK, for a pair of EFs. Well, this is the least desirable. This is the parts car. It's got good bumpers on it. It's got good lights in it. Good glass. The doors, I believe, both are very good. Literally dropped off here. I haven't really been out here. Yeah, that door looks pretty good. Dashboard good. No engine. Zero engine. So the front end, just a laser straight front end. Well, maybe not. A little dip in the middle there. Those metal pieces always seem to be bent. That's why I prefer the CRX front end. The bumper actually comes up to meet the hood on the CRX versus these hatchbacks. There's a metal filler panel that is just always bent. It's so thin and it's tin. And if you have a pristine one, I bet it's worth a bunch of money. But I need these headlights. I need these corner lights. It's a decent hood, so it's good to have another hood. It's good to have glass. The rocker panels are rotted out. I don't know if you can kind of see that. So yeah, this is going to give me pieces and parts that I'm missing for the CRX. I was sort of hoping it was going to give me a gas tank, but there is no gas tank. So there is a rear seat. It's pleather. I'm not sure if that's worth anything to anyone anymore. I know a lot of the guys, they like to keep these things kind of vintage. What do we got? Cluster with no tack, typical DX cluster. So yeah, this is the parts car. This is going to help me with little odds and ends, bolts and brackets, and you know, like the little bracket that holds the rack to the subframe. I'm just missing a lot of little stuff like that for my CRX. So this helped me make the decision on the deal. Sorry guys, I got a little overzealous. Forgot I was making a video. Wanted to kind of film this one on the ground so I could show you inside it, but there's really not that much to see. It is another EF body hatchback Civic. This one does have an LS swap. So I traded my LS swapped EK for an LS swapped, LS non-VTEC, not LS Chevy V8 crap. But anyways, we had the LS name before they did, and this is an LS V18 B, I believe OBD2 motor swapped into an OBD0 car. They tortured that section of the frame to get the header in there. They actually didn't have to massage too much to get the alternator clearance. So these mounts are, I'm not sure what mounts he used. They're obviously decent quality. Ugliest wheels on the planet. Somebody tried to disguise them. This whole car is spray on black, just like the parts car. Somebody obviously wanted a matching pair of lawn ornaments at one point in time. So I love EF hatches. It was a no-brainer where this was swapped with the same motor mine was swapped with. I would have did it, even for even. I took the parts car, and I actually, I got a spare head on the deal too. I saw this head kind of laying there, and I asked him what the deal was. He said he swapped a VTEC head on, and I said, I could really use another non-VTEC head, just because I'm building an engine. I'd like to get some miles on the rotating assembly, even if it takes this head to do it while I'm still building my VTEC head. That's this one here. So I'm actually missing rockers for this head, guys. If anybody out there's got a B18C motor, blown up head, or B16, I'd be interested in buying a blown up head to be able to steal parts from it. So this is why I really wasn't sure if I wanted to take the car. Yeah, you can see the seats from under the car. There is a gigantic hole in the rear floor where somebody was going to cut out, and I'm not sure what they were trying to do, a fuel cell or something, and they just got ambitious one day, and the next day realized, geez, that was a fucking mistake. So this is what I'm left with. My plans are to maybe take some angle iron channel and run it lengthwise this way and give me something to plate across. I wasn't even going to save the car, guys. I was going to pull the swap, toss it in the CRX, make that thing run, call it a good day. And I started looking at the rest of this car, and it's so good. For a New England car, the rocker panels, the pinch rails are pretty straight. The car has no real rust in it. I'm not sure why anybody would cut up a car with no rust, especially a 30-year-old hatchback. I think this one's a 90. So yeah, 30 on the dot. She's got a good look to her. I actually have some pictures of what this car looked like before somebody got too drunk and started cutting things up. And the car was in pretty decent shape. So I'm gonna return it back to that glory, I think. And I got kids becoming of a driving age, so my next idea is maybe we'll weld a roll cage in this thing before my kids start to drive, and this might make one of my kids a fun first car to have or something to that effect. I sure would have loved it if I was in high school. Of course, kids these days are a little different. Anyways, I'm gonna get to pulling this gas tank out of the way because that's still here. This car does run and drive. It drove in here, and it is, disc brake converted. It's got some goodies. Mine had some goodies too, so we got a pretty even Steven swap, with the exception of me having to fix this hole. But that's why I got, the parts car in the head and the other stuff in the swap. I forgot to mention I got a full suspension for the CRX in the swap too. Muka 4-way struts that I've already installed in that guy over there. I know it doesn't look like it's moved, but it hit the lift midweek. I played with the suspension some, and because I ended up needing that lift, I just push it back into this corner where it just sits, underneath the heater. This car doesn't see much daylight, but that's going to change soon. I'm still not 100% convinced that I'm not just going to pull the swap out of here while I'm fixing this car so I can drive this car. So yeah, that's where we stand. I'm going to get to pulling the thing. Down
here is I'm trying to get the hoses off after 30 years of being stuck to the filler neck. Once those come off, this thing will likely try to hit the ground pretty hard. And we'll obviously try to avoid that. There we go. Let's release this some more. Oh, good. Still have one fuel line hooked up, it looks like. I thought I separated it, and I did, but there's a bracket bolted to the frame with 2 10mm. Try to stabilize this. Well, sometimes the easiest way to stabilize it is kind of put it back in its hole. So go ahead and screw back up. Alright, that should stay there for a moment. Pull these 2 bolts. Round 2. All right. Here it is with the tank on the floor. I had forgotten this wire. So, yeah, I shut the camera off and struggled to get to this plug, unplugged it, and got it down safely without dropping it. See all the stuff still on top of it. I really didn't want to ruin this tank. It's not in the best shape, but it's the only tank I've got. I know they're like 150 bucks on eBay or something. Just trying to avoid that moment. So this is what I'm working with. When they were cutting, they were in real dangerous locations to this gas tank. So now that the gas tank's removed, you can see what they sort of wanted to do was remove the rest of this metal all the way to this pinch weld. Still not sure exactly why, you guys. All I know is the rest of the car is too nice not to try to fix this. So we're gonna go from horrible mistake to cool custom ride with a roll cage. Yeah, I don't see why not.
It's gonna stop. Going.
Good welds. So anyways, guys, here's the car down. And yeah, nothing fancy, just a B18 wedged into an EF chassis. It does have a GSR transmission. Haven't really confirmed that yet. There are some numbers there. Maybe I can use this video to help confirm that. I have a GSR transmission, so I can compare them. This one, I know for a fact, is GSR. Anyways.
I made a perfect thing for all the women I've ever dated.
Someday, you guys. 2001 Honda Prelude.
black leather interior, 5-speed car. It's someday. Hey pal, you guys having fun? My brother's WRX, his Impreza, I think that's a 07, 08. The silver one's a 07, the black one's a 08. My Prelude's a 2001, it's the last of the Preludes. This is Honda Hill. Got my Honda Odyssey, my Honda Accord from 2000, that's in like really nice shape. The Grocery Getter Honda Pilot. And yeah, it's a little bit of all the cars, you guys, I think, in this video. There's an Acura back there. 1999 Acura, whatever that was, TL, I think. We'll get that thing over here someday also.